Hello, in this video we shall be looking at perfect squares. Now, in our previous video we treated squares of numbers, and we saw that the square of a number is what you get when you multiply the given number by itself. The square of 3, for example, square of 3 is the number you get when you multiply 3 by itself. So when you multiply 3 by itself, 3 times 3, you will get 9. So 9 is the square of 3, or the square of 3 is 9. That was what we treated in our previous video. Now, in this video, we shall be looking at these special squares. They are referred to as perfect squares. Now, when you hear the word perfect squares, it tells you that some squares are not perfect. Now, why are these squares called perfect square? Now, let's look at it to answer that question. Look at this. Square of 2. Square of 2 means 2 multiplying itself, and that will give us 4. Square of 3 means 3 multiplying itself, and of course that will give us 9. Now, if you look at this number 4 here and 9, let's add another one. Square of 4, which means 4 times 4, and that will give us 16. Now, if you look at these numbers, 4, 9, and 16, you notice that they are obtained, 4 is obtained when you multiply 2, a whole number, by itself. So for that reason, 4 is a perfect square. 9 also is obtained when you multiply a whole number by itself. 16 is obtained when you multiply a whole number 4 by itself. Now, when you multiply a whole number by itself, what you get is called a perfect square. What you get when you multiply a whole number by itself is called a perfect square. So if we are to write that, we say a perfect square is the number obtained when a whole number multiplies itself. When you multiply a whole number by itself, what you get is a perfect square. As simple as that. So let me just give you some perfect squares so that you will get to know them and master them. So here are examples of perfect squares. 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, 49, 64. They are all perfect squares because you multiply this whole number to get them. If you multiply 2 by itself, it will give you 4. If you multiply 3 by itself, it will give you 9. If you multiply 4 by itself, 16. 5 by itself, 25. 6 by itself, 36. 7 by itself, 49. The list go on. So these are perfect squares because they are obtained when you multiply a whole number by itself. That is simply what perfect square means. I hope that this video has taught you something and that you have learned in simple way what perfect squares are. Thank you very much for watching.